Top 50 trending news in Nigeria today being on the 3rd of May 2026. Politics and government. Nigeria summons South Africa envoy over xenophobic attacks on Nigerians that are living in South Africa. Reports say political alliances may shift ahead of 2027 elections. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso denies rumors of political deflection. President Bola Tinubu nominates Oyedele as Minister of State for Finance. Nigeria assumes chairmanship of the African Union Peace and Security Council for May 2026. I repeat, Nigeria assumes chairmanship of the African Union Peace and Security Council for May 2026. Federal government inaugurates committees to strengthen the defense system. Calls grow for better governance and political reforms in Nigeria. Experts warn insecurity could affect the 2027 elections. Political leaders blamed for Nigerians' economic hardship by opposition figures. Government responds to rising international concern over security issues. I come again. Government responds to rising international concern over security issues. Economy and business. Nigerians express frustration over economic reforms and rising hardship. Nigeria caps jet fuel prices to prevent airline disruptions. Inflation continues to pressure Nigeria households. Nigeria's middle class reportedly sinking due to rising costs. Airlines negotiate fuel supply terms with regulators. Businesses complain about high operating costs. Naira value fluctuations affecting imports. Economic analysts call for policy adjustments. Nigerians debate subsidy reforms and living costs. Investment opportunities in energy sector highlighted by governments. Security and crime. Militaries reportedly killed 41 herders in Nigeria-Benin border raid. I come again. Militaries reportedly killed 41 herders in Nigeria-Benin border raid. Security experts warn about evolving threats across the country. NGOs urge government to protect journalists and end impunity. Amnesty International calls for investigation into deaths in army-run camp. Nigerian military rejects allegation about camp conditions. Regional insecurity linked to Sahel extremist activists. Security agencies increase monitoring in northern states. Communities demand stronger protection against banditry. Police operations continue against criminal gangs. Government reviews national security policies. International and diplomacy. Rising xenophobic attacks reportedly against Nigerians in South Africa. I come again. Rising xenophobic attacks reported against Nigerians in South Africa. Some Nigerians in South Africa plan to return home aimed on rest. Nigeria protests diplomatic tensions with South Africa. I come again. Nigeria protests diplomatic tensions with South Africa. Nigeria's role in African Union security leadership highlighted. Nigeria's role in African Union security leadership highlighted. International attention on humanitarian issues in Nigeria. Society and public issues. Women group launched 10 Million Women One Voice initiative. National Women Rally promotes inclusion and economic growth. Churches call on government to tackle inflation. Refugee returnees to Nigeria increased significantly in 2026. I come again. Refugee returnees to Nigeria increased significantly in 2026. Public debate continue about cultural practices and safety after controversial festival incident. Sports and entertainment. Nigeria women's basketball team, the Tigers, loses to Indiana Fever in US Tour finale. Nigerian sports officials review international tour performance. Local leagues continue weekend matches across the country. Nigerian athletes prepare for upcoming international competitions. Growing support for women's sports nationwide. Growing support for women's sports nationwide. Other trending topics. Concerns about dangerous imported Tokunbo vehicles. I come again. Concerns rise about dangerous imported Tokunbo vehicles. Decisions on road safety regulations. I come again. Discussions on road safety regulations. Social media debate over governance and economy. I come again. Social media debate over governance and economy. Civil society groups push for reforms. Nigerians demand better economic relief policies. These are the top 50 trending news headlines today in Nigeria, being the 3rd of May 2026. And please take note, on my live stream we discuss different topics, different news headlines, and we also debate on who we think is better for Nigerians to support as president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come 2027 general election. Also note that when you come to the live stream, you are bounded to support the live stream by gifting, sending your admin, subscribing to the channel as a super fan as well. And also take note that Nigeria is a supreme nation. Nigeria is a one and loving nation. Nigeria has diversity of cultures and traditions. Please, I beg you, do not promote tribal hate. Do not promote religious hate. Instead, let national interest be your number one priority. Let national oneness be your number one priority. Also note that on my live stream there is a provision in which you can buy time when you shoot a money gun or when you use other means that will be announced by the host on the live streaming program. Once again, I remain the bitter truth. No time.